Pascal's wager. What if human beings lived their entire existence based upon the presence of a God, as Pascal posits? And there's no God, and you've lived that way, loving your neighbor as thyself, not lying, cheating, stealing, killing, like all the major religions suggest. What have you lost? That's a pretty good gamble. Just like if you're told some really awful medical news and you see your life go, and you prepare for your death. At first you might get angry, like really irritated with small talk and the same stories and people that aren't really telling the full truth, or people that are stretching tales and making up things and wasting your time. You might get really angry, you might project and point and judge. Then you, as in me, I did all these things. Then you go into the stages of grief, where you go into denial all the way through to acceptance, and you hit this place of utter acceptance where you just let it go. You're like, okay, I'm gonna die. I don't have time for all this other stuff, the fluff, the noise. The Grim Reaper is coming. I can see the scepter, the death blow, the stroke of death, my untimely death, my premature death, whatever you think. You might catastrophize and over-dramatize, but this sudden death idea is always with you, and so you live that way. Like Mahatma Gandhi said, live as if you're going to die tomorrow. Let's call it Gandhi's wager then. What if you did that? What have you lost by living that way? Contacting all your favorite teachers and telling them what they meant to you. You know, sending all the cards, all the gifts you said, doing the things you said you were going to do. Putting your money where your mouth is and realizing that money and all this material stuff does not matter at all. You're not your stuff. Someone's going to go through your bookshelf and all your effects and they're going to say, oh, she had a lot of self-help books. That must mean this. The dead don't care. Death is like your friend in essence, if it gets close enough to breathe on you and doesn't take you. What if you got a new lease on life? What if you got the best news? So on the worst, best day of your life, the best thing that happened to you is that you were shaken awake. You were slapped into consciousness with, bam, fate going, guess what? Time's up. Let's go. Round them up. Everything not rooted in truth falls away. Every bit of noise. And you're left with love. Pure love that you need no reciprocity for because you know you're not going to be around. You don't want anything back from anybody. It's the best gift. And what if we live that way? We've lost nothing. What a gamble. Yeah. The great equalizer, death. You realize how small you are when you're faced with that and you think, oh, I'm going to die alone. And you really can trip out too. You can become like a totally different person, get really weird. I'm not going to promise to be any less weird, by the way, but thank you, friends and family, for keeping me rooted in truth and what is, and helping me to remember to stay present, which is exactly what I've been doing. I'm back to the practice. I've managed to let some things go without a lot of anger, like before, without a lot of hurt. I've revisited old texts and old friends, gotten back in touch, and it's been amazing. So, Gandhi's wager. Let's do it. What if? What if? Live like you're going to die. Memento mori, indeed. See you around. Thank you.